Okay, I'm gonna try something a little different today. There we go. Just gonna do a little audio test. Sorry for the double. Okay, that worked out okay. Uh, let's see. Hmm. Okay, let's get some background music going. I was in Japan for a little over a week, and I thought it'd be fun to show off some of the stuff that I picked up. Uh, this is my fourth time there, so there's a lot of stuff that's uh, I've already gotten previously that I've not really shown off. And I got a bunch of stuff for my wife that I'm also not going to show. But yeah, maybe I'll play some Yakuza after this. It depends on what we're doing on time. So we'll start off with Golgo 13. These books were in like every I think Family Mart that I walked by. At the Family Mart or Lawson's had a collection of these Golgo 13 books, which is a pretty old anime. I'm a little shocked to see these still around, like as a series. I don't know if these probably are reprints. Is there copyright information in here I can look at? 2012. So yes, definitely reprints. They had different ones. I just grabbed one of them. I couldn't tell if they were numbered. Uh, I think like most Golgo 13 stuff is somewhat standalone, so don't need to read them really in any particular order, but got that. Huh, maybe I should try to figure out how to do all this stuff. Off to the side, and then when I make a stack, I'll move it down. I have from Super Potato, I got a book called uh, Mobile Suit Gundam Principality of Zeon full guide. Still all wrapped up here. I honestly don't know what game this was for, but it has some stuff from OG Gundam and some stuff from Unicorn. So, uh, you know what? We can probably pop it open. Maybe we can see from some of the screenshots. They really do next level wrap up their books there. What? See if I can find a knife or something. There we go. I'm gonna put this playlist on a shuffle, I think. Hopefully I set this up right so it's not going to the VOD soundtrack, uh, and therefore I will not get copyright struck, but we'll see. Where did I put the too many tabs? Let's see, this is almost impossible to open up without a knife. Like a Mobius strip of plastic. So tactical guide. I don't recognize this game off the top of my head. Looks like lots of unit stats there. Oh, this is one of those turn-based games. Excellent. So I wonder if it's like Cross-Rays or something. Looks pretty neat. We got Lady Char Aznable there. We have Noah Bright. We have Amuro. We have Quests. Lots of the hits here. Yeah. Oh yeah. This little thing I got from the Pokemon store. Because I've been doing more. Can we get this to refocus? Hard to see because it's quite pastel, and I have the ring light on, but it's just a little eraser. I've been doing a lot more Japanese like writing homework for my lessons I've been taking, and I make a lot of mistakes, and the tiny like mechanical pencils I have like no uh like really like no eraser, and I'm making a lot of mistakes, so I got a little eraser uh to use more often and to use for my upcoming tests. Uh, I was on that island outside of Hiroshima, and they had a whole bunch of like little anime goods. Uh, Lots of stuff with deer because there was deer on the islands. So I have a little Zenitsu, uh, Hangui, I think they're called. So you can like a lot of places don't have like automatic dryers or paper towels. Uh, so you really need to have like your own little hand towel on you. So getting one of these is perfect for that, for drying off your hands. You can also use it for wiping up your sweat, which I did quite a bit uh, when I was here this last time because it was very, very humid and very, very hot. I think they said Japan, Tokyo had their hottest day on record there. Can I find both of those? Uh, uh, let's see. I'm trying to like theme stuff as I pull it out, so I'm not just jumping around too much. But we have that. Here we go. I think this is most of the gotcha stuff. Uh, so I usually don't do the gotcha machines too much, but there was some good ones. Even though you can see them in here in my lap, I'm just gonna put them here. They had a Dragon Ball Z gotcha machine where you can get a little Shenron. Uh, so like here's like a little stand for it. Here's like the bubble and a little Shenron dragon there. Do I have the piece of? A lot of them came with these little inserts to show you like what series they had for them. Uh, so that's the Shenron. I was hoping for the Dragon Ball or the Scouter, but that didn't happen. There was a Fast and Furious one. Uh, this is a little ring that says FF on it, F and F. Some of the other options were, uh, what's a ring, but it's also a keychain. Were like different license plates. So there's 2 rings, there's 4 different license plates from different cars in the series, and then just Fast and Furious. So we'll find the insert for that later, I'm sure. And they had like a little Back to the Future one where you could get like the time circuit panel, the almanac, the flux capacitor, the car, or something else. Him in the fake spacesuits, and we got a little DeLorean. So that was fun. And they had one with Zenitsu and the Nezuko, the girl from Demon Slayer. So those are the only two that were available in this particular machine. And of course I got Nezuko. I'll put these together eventually. They had a Star Wars one, so I had little R2 units. He's yellowed in some sections. I think that's on purpose. Otherwise, very weird. And then a Fire Emblem Engage ring. So they had one. There's just all the like different Fire Emblem Engage rings. Be great if I could find the inserts for these right now, but kind of threw everything into this bag. Oh yes, here we go. This is I believe this is the Celica one. There's a little crown on top. Yeah, that's the Fire Emblem Engage ring for Celica. So I don't know. I tend don't I don't really want to play a gacha where I'm like shooting for something specific. I look in there, and if I'm okay with anything that comes out of here, then only then will I do one. Because I saw a bunch of other ones that were pretty cool, but I was like, well, I really only want one or two of these. If I see that, I just don't play it. I was in an arcade for a bit, and I've been reading a bunch of Oshinoko. I believe this is Arena. Remembering the names right. I'm so bad with names. But they had like a bride set, and this was also it was on one of the machines where uh like you have, let me see if I can do this with my arms, like a pull setup like this. So it starts off close to this side where it's close that's there's like no space, and you have to sort of drag it along here until it falls between the two arms. And I did this relatively fast. The only reason I went for this prize is because it was from a franchise I know, and it was on the type of game I know I could get it pretty quickly on, which I did. Uh, Within a couple of moves, it was like I accidentally shoved it against the glass. It was very close to falling over. So then I asked her to come over and reset it because once it's like leaned up against the glass, the claw can't even touch it. Like there's not even a way to bump it because the claw doesn't go that close to the glass. Uh, so I got this relatively quickly. Got a video of it of the final move too because I was like, yeah, I got this on the third one. Uh, let's see. Yeah, I guess this is gonna go completely out of nowhere. There was a used anime goods shop that I went to in Hiroshima. Forgot the name of it. It's above the Animates and the Melon Books there. I will not be showing any of my Melon Books purchases for obvious reasons. Uh, if you don't know what Melon Books is, then Google it. But they had a whole bunch of used anime goods, and one of the things I got was they had a little standee of Hawkeye and Lisa and Black Hayate from Full Metal Alchemist. I have a soft spot in my heart for Roy Mustang. He's a pretty cool dude. Just useless in the rain. Oh, here's the other part of that. Maybe I can do these next, because these are kind of related. So I like this like brand of stores called Anime a lot because they carry a lot of books. They carry a lot of like random anime goods. And one of the things they carried was I've never seen before. Star Ocean 2, the second story. Little plastic stands of what are their names? Claude and Reyna. So you got like their high definition art there, then their like pixel arts. Where's this at? That's that finger. Got it reversed on my screen, so nice little stands there. And I got a guide for Star Ocean Blue Sphere. I've owned that game for a long time on it's a Game Boy Color game. Been trying to learn more Japanese to play these types of games. Uh, it's particularly hard on the Game Boy because the font is so small and it's difficult to read even some of the hiragana, let alone some of the kanji. So a little bit to go there, but someday. At that same store, they had like a whole bunch of like Square Enix games and stuff. I've been looking for like proper. Come on, refocus. I've been looking for like something that's like a set of playing cards that I could mess around with, but I wanted them to be like cool, not just have like Goku's on them. And this one has all of their in-game stats on them for 52 different enemies. Or I guess, are there's NPCs on there too at the bottom? I guess the royalty is NPCs, but Ace through 10 are enemies. I thought that was kind of neat, so I picked up that. Uh, at the Pokemon store, I've got a few things. Got a little Nyahoya, which I guess is the weed cat, Sprigatito. There's a nice little gridded notebook for notes and whatnot. And then they gave me a Pokemon Unites thing. At the same place that I got the uh, Blue Sphere book, that was at a book off in Hiroshima. I also got a Gundam True Odyssey guidebook, which I've played on the stream before. This is in the US, it was called MS Saga. It is a Mobile Suit RPG, a Gundam RPG. And yeah, love this game. It was 1,200 yen, so like $8 or $9 for this bad boy, which is great. I know there are some guys that exist for it, but I wanted the book. Let's see. Maybe I'll try and get all the video games together at least. We're almost done here. I didn't know how long this is going to take because I'm bad at time management. So we'll do these next, I think. Yeah, let's do this. I went to a cafe called 84 Tokyo. You can look it up. It is a cafe owned by a previous or a Nintendo employee, an ex-Nintendo employee, who worked in the video game industries, for Nintendo and like on other projects. His name is Chokan, yes. So Chokan had been in the video game industry for a while, gathered like a bunch of like memorabilia, history, special stuff he got for being employees at different companies, and put it like in a little bar. The location is hidden. So once you figure out how to make a reservation here, they contact you with the location to meet up at. And they blindfold you. They don't blindfold you, but I joked about that. I'm like, could you imagine blindfolding people and then like walking them through the streets uh, to where it's at? It is located, I'll tell you, it's located in Tokyo. So if you go to Tokyo, I really recommend checking it out. The people there are quite nice. Uh, on the back it says it's a secret to everybody. And then they give you like a little passports. So my first visit on page one, he wrote a little note for me there. Uh, and the dates. So if I ever go back there again, I can get the second page stamped and written in. And I definitely would like to go back there again sometime. It was the people running it were great. They have a ton of stuff in the bar. I think you're there for like 2 hours. They have drinks. Uh, they give you a bunch of snacks. They have chicken curry, which I was absolutely starving because I heard they had food there. I'm like, maybe I'll get some of the food, but it's chicken curry. I can't have chicken. Uh, and I some of the snacks had meat in it, and I couldn't tell. I'm like, oh God, please don't have like this random like meat thing be chicken jerky. But it turned out it was like jerkied eel. So not my favorite, but at least it didn't make me sick. Uh, and then in Shibuya, I went to another bar. I went to the Lost Bar, the the Abroad in Japan, Journey Across Japan themed bar. Well, not themed, but he runs it. And they have a whole bunch of themed drinks there. Uh, let's see. Uh, Lost Bar drinks. Drink list. Lost Bar, Japan. Well, I guess I can't find the menu easily. I'm glad I took pictures here. Uh, got a lot of random stuff on my phone, so you're just gonna have to deal with me reading these off. I don't even know when I went to this place. I took a lot of pictures. There was the 84 bar. I had to have done this the second day, right? Oh, here we go. They had such drinks as Budo Breeze, a Like a Magic Mule, so Like a Magic. I had my second drink was Too Much Volcano, which is a fiery homage to Mount Aso and the chart-topping hit song. Silver tequila, grapefruit, Cointreau, lime, tonic, and spice. And it was actually a very spicy drink. Uh, but then the first drink I had, and the staff, under it says the staff loves when you order this one with lots of eye contact. It has fresh ginger, meets a perfect margarita, and a Japanese American love fest. And the drink is called Go Fuck Yourself. So they asked me what did I want, and I'm like, let's get started with the Go Fuck Yourself. And I just felt felt bad the whole time. But that's what they have the bar set up to be. So uh, they had some gachapon outside with like little like stickers, and this is like a little magnet. So that's the entrance into their bar. You can just slide it open. I go like this like it's a door, but it's like slide to the side to get through it. So I got a couple random things from them. What was in this bag? Oh, excellent. Almost down to just game stuff. Uh, I didn't. There was quintessential quintuplet stuff everywhere, but I only got one thing, and it's a Miku. He's got a little a little bun there that she made. Looks like red bean paste. I thought like the series of them like cooking were pretty unique. So I also got some card holders. That's Akechi and gang infiltrating Sai's palace. Oh God, that might be spoilers. This is from Persona 5. Hopefully everybody's played that game. And then I went to the Mega Man store in Shibuya, uh, at the Parco Mall. And I decided to grab a couple of each of these. And by a couple, I mean I grabbed two of the original ones, and then one from each series, 1 through 5, of Mega Man Battle Network. So I figure we can pop these open now, and we'll see what's in them. I've already gotten a, let's head up. Last time I was there, I got a little LAN from the Series 1 pack, but that's the only one that I purchased, so. Uh, Considering I'm currently playing through 3 on my own, and I will play through all of these, I figured now's a good time to maybe grab a few different more. Ugh, okay. We did it again. We we landed up pretty hard there. Nope, not everyone can be a banger. These are both going to be LAN, and I'm going to be like, I can't believe it. This is why when you buy one of these, you have to be 100% okay with anything that pops out of it. Otherwise, it's game over. Ah, that one fell out. Did the whole thing slip out of there? Excellent. I got the exact one that I wanted. Let me find, I think the base fell into the garbage bag that I was setting up over here. It did. This is exactly the one that I wanted, so we're pretty hyped for this. Uh, we got base. Excellent. It's all about that base. So we got Mega Man and base over here. This is from Mega Man Battle Network 2. So who did we get on this one? We got the big lighter. Don't even know the name. Even though I played through that game. Lightman? Fireman? Excellent. And here's for Mega Man Battle Network 3. This might be self-spoilers. Oh, Quicksand Man. Don't know who he is either. Mm. There are some good ones in here. This is probably my least favorite looking at the list, but what can you do? Like I said, this is what you get when you blind box it. They got you good. Ooh, here is guy with a lance. I've never played Mega Man Battle Network 4, so I don't know his name, but I look forward to him. Beating the crap out of him. And from Mega Man Battle Network 5. Oh, hell yeah, Numberman, let's go! I don't know a lot of the ones from 5, but all these look like bangers, so pretty happy with any of them. We love our Numberman. Higsby is a good guy. He's good people. Excellent. Glad we got to open up these. I kind of wish they packaged the plastics in together. Like, I don't know why you'd separate these into two different things, but putting these all back in this bag for now because I do need to like put everything where it belongs somewhat. And uh, also, Anya's getting more and more used to being in the room, and if I leave stuff out, I'm afraid she chews on it. I was at a place called Trader, and it is actually very hard to find official uh, uh, new 3DS chargers. Because partway through the cycle, they stopped packing in chargers with their consoles. Uh, so these are secondhand GBA and new DS chargers. Uh, Pretty cheap, like $6. Uh, so yeah, got one of these for Abby because we were short one. I like mine are either like lost or I don't know where they went. Uh, so I guess I don't know where they're at. They're lost. I'm sure they're in here somewhere, but got a couple extra of these. Which will be good because I can play some of these games on them with. Uh, Maybe we'll go through these in a bit, seconds. Uh, some of the more straightforward stuff I got is we have a Devil Children. We have Super Robot Wars, parentheses Game Boy. We have Picross 2 for Game Boy. We have Super Robot Wars BX, which I believe completes my mobile collection into the series, not counting the OGs. The stuff that actually has like real Gundams in it for the most part. We've got Digital Survivor Overclock. I believe this is the turn-based version of the game. Got it pretty cheap. Uh, Front Mission 2089. One of the, I believe this has only been on the DS, so looking forward to playing some more of that. We have a game called Mega Man Battle Network 4.5, also only released in Japan. It you apparently control different characters throughout this series without the game. It also interacts with like some like chip gate reader slash card reader. I read some conflicting things on whether or not you can beat the game without either one of those, but I do have a GBA card reader around here still, and the cards had very simple like QR codes printed on them that you'd swipe through and it would read them, or simpler barcodes. So worst case scenario, I think I could print off cards that I needed if that's going to block me from playing it. Uh, there's a game I've been looking for a while called Zero One SP, and people just like herald it as an amazing game for the GBA. And also a lot of people are like the language in here is easy enough to also read. And as you can tell on the back, maybe not surprisingly, tons of furigana there. Uh, and the SP version of this costs like 8 to 10 times as much, and I'm not paying like $1,000 for a game. This is already kind of pricey, a little over 100. But it's been what I've been looking forward to for a long time. It's not the full version, so it like missing a few of the scenarios they did in the remaster, but it's most of it's there. It's going to be a lot of fun. Looking forward to playing this on my Analog Pocket. Uh, and this is also this is another Super Robot Wars game uh, from the Game Boy. I think that one might be the Link Battler. I'm not sure. And got a couple of random stickers. Two of like my favorite earlier retro games, Galaga Xevious. Uh, and then I have what might just be a movie. Not exactly sure. But this is like $2 for Mobile Suit Z Gundam for the PlayStation. So I'm like, I gotta pick it up. And even if it's just you plug it in and you watch some FMVs, that's fine. Uh, Z Gundam PS1 game. From a Reddit post a few years ago, picked up a Japanese PS1 recently, and this game has been delivering. You get to progress through the plot of Zeta in one of two scenarios. You get a disc for Camille and a disc for Quattro's campaign. Ooh, Quattro Bagina. Figure out who he is through the course of that show. While playing a series of battles against various characters and mobile suits in different locations, you get a battle mode that's like an arcade mode in a fighting game, as well as a free battle where you choose your opponent and level. Okay, well, I got a Japanese PS2 sitting right down here, so this might be on the list of stuff that I play, including the Patlabor game for the PlayStation 1 and other random imports that I happen to have. I'm just gonna pop this on the PlayStation 1 shelf. Uh, let's see. I don't think I have a ton of PS1 imports. I got uh, I got this Parodius game. What's this Spam Presto game down here? Oh yeah, that's a Super Robot Wars game. And that is, yeah, I've got like five foreign Japanese games. I've got Do Prism, which I'm pretty sure is Thread of Fates. I have that Mobile Suit game. I've got a Patlabor game. I have uh, a Super Robot War game, and that Parodius game. Uh, so that's pretty much it. I got a lot of good crap, as people would probably call it. I was really focusing on Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, because I've been really getting some use out of uh, my analog pocket as of late. Ooh. So I guess the only other thing I got was Book Office happened to do bundles of uh, what are they called? PSP games. Uh, and they just sort of saran wrap up 10 of these together, charge you $10 for them, and say, good luck. So let's see. See if maybe we can look these up as we go along. I'm gonna bust open this other package so I can put away the knife. Ooh, didn't notice one of these has a cracked case on the other bundle. Oh no, that's not a cracked case. That's just it flipped around so it has the hole on the wrong side. If you're using a knife for real, you probably want to cut away from your hand a little more than I've been. Let's go. Okay. Now we can seal this up. Okay. So this one is ULJM 5735. Sword, Magic, and Campus Life 3. $20 complete in box. Ah. Hello? Fifth anniversary. This is just a music one that I've never heard of. Uh, it's called uh, Porno Graffiti 5th Anniversary Special Live. Purples. In Tokyo, Tai Kukan, 2004. So we got a game and a music. I can probably read this one. This is Tales of Eternia. I'm having not a great time with the Tales of Fantasia games, so I don't know if I'm gonna ever want to play through all of these. Got Phantasy Star Portable. Probably own that like 12 times now. I believe this is 30 minute hero. That's 00195. ULJS. Okay, it's not M is for the yeah. It was just called Hero 30. It's called Half Minute Hero in the US though. We have a Monster Hunter 3 portable. I've got multiple PSP, so I should be good. No way! What is that worth? This is I mean, it's the Japanese version of it, so I'm gonna look it up before I say. So loose, this is a $14 game in the US. And so I paid 909 yen for both of these bundles, and we're almost through the first one. I'm gonna show this game last actually, because I can't believe they threw that in there. Uh, this one I don't recognize so much. Like those three guys on there. ULJS 36. Uh, Three Kingdoms Starden. Shugen no Hasha Sangoku Shosaiden. I don't play a lot of Three Kingdoms games, so I'm not very familiar with that one. Uh, no way. Okay. And then Code Geass Lost Colors. I'm gonna hold off on showing you those two. I'm wondering if someone got fired there for putting these in the list. Yeah, because these two games loose are $40 combined. Uh, then we have one of those Konami baseball games, 2012. Lord of Arcana. That sounds familiar. Not that I bought these like for like value, but Lord of Arcana. It's just interesting to know what gets put in there. This is an action RPG. Not familiar with it. Very close to Monster Hunter God Eater Phantasy Star Portable. Okay. Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. I don't think I have that one. I think I have Acid. And then also Armored Core 3 Portable. That's another good one. I'm wondering if somebody there fucked up. Armored Core 3 Portable. Uh, this is a $20 game. So this is, remember, I paid 909 yen for each of these. So for all of these, I paid $12. This game is worth 21 by itself, loose. Uh, Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops. Yeah, this is worth $6. So this is worth like this whole pack just by itself. Uh, we got a Disgaea 1. We all love Disgaea 1. Is this a Digimon? Digimon World Redigitize. Ooh, this is something I can mess around with. Is this Densha Go Pocket? This is a train. This is like a little train game. This is a movie. This is Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. It's very, very faintly written on the disc. I really had to look at it because I didn't recognize any of the iconography that's visible to a normal human eye. And then we have a Bleach 6 game. I've never heard of TOW. TOW PSP. Oh, that is Radiant Mythology. So, the things I was surprised to see in here was Armored Core 3 Portable Ops, because that's pretty expensive in Japanese. A little game you probably never heard of called Persona. Uh, what was that game? I'm just using price charting as a proxy. It's usually a little higher than what it's actually worth for Japanese games, but uh, uh, since price charting has added other stuff, it's gotten a lot harder to find it. So yeah, this game is 27.50 loose, and of course I've already owned this multiple ways. But now Persona 3 Portable uh, is down to 15 loose. But uh, yeah, so I would say for these three games alone, it's a pretty good bundle. Code Geass I already owned. Not too excited about Monster Hunter. 30-Minute Hero, very interested in. Another another Tales game. I'll probably pop in this music. Interested in this series. Uh, Probably won't go back to play the others. We got a Tales of Worlds. Interested in that. I don't know about this. I actually don't. I think I don't own any of the train games yet. I uh, I may have. Uh, I don't think I bought the Wonder Swan version because there's a few different Wonder Swan games that are like that. I think I might already own Redigitize. Never played this Disgaea game. I should check into those. Portable Ops, another one I really want to play. Lord of Arcana, I'll check out. Uh, and then we have this baseball game, which like this is a popular series. I don't know if this is a good one to get started on, but uh, maybe we can check that out sometime. I do have a way to capture PSP games from one of my PSPs. So, uh, put these next to the other PSPs on my shelf. Yeah, so that's what I got. I think it was a fun haul. I'm gonna go see where we're sitting at for food. Uh, might maybe I'll come back for a couple hours after lunch to stream a little bit more. But I wanted to, I don't know, I didn't know if I was going to do a long stream or a short stream today. I still have to do some work. Uh, to have to do some work because I was gone a while and some stuff has to get done. Uh, I'm just trying to see. Nobody's really on yet. I stream way too early to really raid people. So yeah, I might be back a little later for some actual video games. Thanks everybody for stopping by and checking it out. Very excited. Like I said, I got some good stuff in here. Uh, and maybe I'll talk more about me going to Yokohama for part of a day and the next Yakuza stream. But have at least a good rest of your Sunday morning. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.